Hello, everybody. My name is Roger, and welcome to my channel, Rogers Reads. And today I want to talk about a movie that I saw over the weekend entitled Love, Simon. Now, I'm always afraid of book-to-movie adaptations, as I'm often disappointed by them, but that was not the case at all with Love, Simon. So if you're not aware, the movie is based on the book Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertelli. And the film is the story of a young closeted gay kid's difficult and sometimes humorous journey towards coming out. And I loved this film. I only hope that kids are now as enlightened as the kids are in this film, and adults shut down hate as quickly as they did in this movie. So the movie portrays coming out and the hopes, the fears, the struggles, and the heartbreaks that come along with it, as well as feelings of isolation that many gay kids feel early in life. Now, that being said, this was a positive movie with a beautiful ending. You know, it takes enormous courage to come out in high school. I mean, this is a period marked by intense peer pressure and bullying for many adolescents, and one cannot blame most teens, regardless of whether they're gay or straight, for wanting to keep their heads down and lay low. I know when I was in high school, I used to try and stay off of everybody's radar, so I always walked with my head down. Now, historically, coming out movies have involved cliches such as torment or tragedy, parental rage, societal rage, and sometimes even death. And I've seen more than my share of these horribly depressing films, but Love, Simon was completely different. This was a positive movie, and it was truly refreshing to see a love story about a gay character that didn't end in tragedy or heartbreak. You know, it's time for LGBT people to just be people and have non-tragic stories told about them. Just attending the movie was quite the experience. It was amazing the way the audience at my theater reacted during the movie. People were talking back to the screen, they were clapping, they were gasping in sympathy with the characters, roaring in laughter. And when Simon's anonymous crush finally revealed his identity at the end of the movie, the audience erupted into screams and applause. You know, never in my life have I witnessed an entire theater full of people react this way. It was really something. So yeah, at the end of the movie, there probably wasn't a dry eye in the house. At least there wasn't for me. So the movie begins with our hero, Simon, informing us in a voiceover, "I'm just like you, except I have one huge-ass secret." And of course, that secret is that he's gay. So if you're not familiar with the story, a closeted high school student discovers a revealing post by a fellow student on the school's gossip blog. Though the author doesn't sign his name, he admits to be gay and seems reluctant to tell the world who he is and what he feels. So Simon feels kind of bold by this mystery classmate's revelation and decides to contact the author of the post under the safety of a pseudonym, of course. He creates a fake Google account using an anonymous name. So the two teens start to correspond with each other online, sharing feelings that they never dared speak aloud without knowing each other's names. So in other words, it's a safe environment for the two of them. Simon signs his letters Jacques, while his new pen pal calls himself Blue. So Simon and Blue's sweet relationship is only just the beginning when Simon makes a really stupid mistake and walks away from his computer, leaving his Gmail account open. The result of it is leading to him inadvertently outing himself to a fellow drama student named Martin. Now, Martin isn't a bad person per se, but he does an unconscionable thing. Thus turning him into a kind of an obnoxious weasel. He blackmails Simon into helping him arrange a date with Simon's friend Abby, who wants nothing to do with Martin. Now, it's worth mentioning that Simon's really good friend Nick has a serious crush on Abby, but regardless, Simon's fear gets the best of him, and he agrees to help Martin to steer Abby away from Nick and towards Martin. So needless to say, Simon's decisions and manipulations cause hurt feelings and emotional turmoil among his friends, and there's a major fallout and feelings of betrayal once Simon's secret gets out, that he's gay. And yes, it does get out. Now, I'm not spoiling anything here. This was all given away in the trailer of the movie. Now, the scene where he came out to his parents was particularly amazing, I thought, and I loved how supportive his parents were. In one especially pregnant scene, Simon's mother says to him, what was it? These last few years, it's almost like I can feel you holding your breath. You can now exhale, Simon. So, I cannot overstate how important I feel this movie is. It's heartfelt, it's humorous, it's witty, it's unapologetic, relatable, it's diverse, and most of all, it felt real to me. In my opinion, this is a movie that is a must-see, and I hope to see a lot more movies like this in the future. The acting was amazing. The casting was perfect. I really, really adored this film, and I plan on seeing it more than once. In fact, I think I'm going to go see it again tomorrow with a friend. So if you have not yet seen Love, Simon, this is one movie that you don't want to miss. And I think that's about it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this little mini review of Love, Simon, I'd appreciate it if you click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to be notified when I release videos. And again, thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.